Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan is a popular, traditionally Hindu, annual rite, or ceremony, which is central to a festival of the same name, celebrated in India, some other parts of South Asia, and among people around the world influenced by Hindu culture. On this day, sisters of all ages tie a talisman, or amulet, called a Rakhi, around the wrists of their brothers, symbolically protecting them, receiving a gift in return, and traditionally investing the brothers with a share of the responsibility of their potential care. Raksha Bandhan is observed on the last day of the Hindu lunar calendar month of Shraavana, which typically falls in August. The expression Raksha Bandhan, Sanskrit, literally, the bond of protection, obligation, or care, is now principally applied to this ritual. Expression was more commonly applied to a similar ritual, also held on the same day, with precedents in ancient Hindu texts, in which a domestic priest ties amulets, charms, or threads on the wrists of his patrons, or changes their sacred thread, and receives gifts of money. In some places, this is still the case. In contrast, the sister-brother festival, with origins in folk culture, had names which varied with location, with some rendered as Selno, Silono, and Rakhi. A ritual associated with Selno included the sisters placing shoots of barley behind the ears of their brothers. Scholars who have written about the ritual have usually described the traditional region of its observance as North India. However, also included are Central India, Western India and Nepal, as well as other regions of India, and overseas Hindu communities such as in Fiji. In rural North India, where village exogamy is strongly prevalent, large numbers of married Hindu women travel back to their parents' homes every year for the ceremony. More recently, after enactment of more gender-neutral inheritance laws in India, it has been suggested that in some communities the festival has seen a resurgence of celebration, which is serving to indirectly pressure women to abstain from fully claiming their inheritance. Among women and men who are not blood relatives, there is also a transformed tradition of voluntary kin relations, achieved through the tying of Rakhi amulets, which have cut across caste and class lines, and Hindu and Muslim divisions. In some communities or contexts, other figures, such as a matriarch, or a person in authority, can be included in the ceremony in ritual acknowledgement of their benefaction. According to author Prem Chowdhury, the same symbolic protection is also requested from the high caste men by the low caste women in a work relationship situation. The ritual thread is offered, though not tied, and higher caste men customarily give some money in return. In the state of West Bengal and Odisha, this day is also called Chilan Purnima. Prayers and puja of Lord Krishna and Radha are performed there. Sisters tie Rakhi to brothers and wish immortality. Political parties, offices, friends, schools to colleges, street to palace celebrate this day with a new hope for a good relationship. In Maharashtra, the festival of Raksha Bandhan is celebrated along with Narala Purnima, Coconut Day Festival. Kelas are the fishermen community of the coastal state. The fishermen offer prayers to Lord Varuna, the Hindu god of sea, to invoke his blessings. As part of the rituals, coconuts were thrown into the sea as offerings to Lord Varuna. The girls and women tie Rakhi on their brother's wrist, as elsewhere. In the regions of North India, mostly Jammu, it is a common practice to fly kites on the nearby occasions of Janmashtami and Raksha Bandhan. It's not unusual to see the sky filled with kites of all shapes and sizes, on and around these two dates. The locals buy kilometers of strong kite string, commonly called as gate door in the local language, along with a multitude of kites. In Haryana, in addition to celebrating Raksha Bandhan, people observe the festival of Salono. Shraavana is celebrated by priests solemnly tying amulets against evil on people's wrists. As that's where sisters tie threads on brothers with prayers for their well-being, and the brothers give her gifts promising to safeguard her. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Footprints for more videos.